We're going to start standing. The only thing you may need is, well, you will need either a strap or a belt or a tie, something to stretch when we do our shoulder stretches, our standing shoulder stretches. So we're going to start standing today because we've been starting seated. We're going to be standing. So let's take 3 cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. We're going to inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. And one more, inhale and exhale. Now on the next inhale, take the arms out and around, bringing in positive energy to our heads and our hearts, and blowing out the stress and the tension and the negativity. And let's do that again. Inhale the positive, exhale the negativity. And again, inhale and exhale. Good. Now we're going to inhale and bring the arms up overhead, and as you exhale, gently come forward, taking one elbow in each hand, using the weight of the upper body to start stretching out the back of the legs a little bit, and then we're just going to rock side to side. And we're going to release the arms and roll up one vertebra at a time, letting the chin be the last thing to come up. When you get all the way to the top, roll the shoulders up in the front and down in the back. Good. Now we're going to take our feet just comfortably apart. We're not real wide yet. We're going to do standing cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to lead with your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Sit back in your chair. When you get your chest down to your thighs, tuck your chin and round up. We're going to do 2 more of those. We're going to open the chest, chin up, come down. When you get to the bottom, tuck the chin round the back and round up. Good. We're going to do 1 more that way. Chest open, shoulders back, chin up. Sit back in your chair. Come all the way down until your chest gets as close to your thighs as they can, and then roll up. Good. Now we're going to challenge the brain. We're going to do it the other way. We're going to tuck and round down. Once again, sitting back when you get your chest all the way down. Now we're going to bring our chin up, our chest up, our shoulders back, and we're going to come up like a snake coming out of a basket. Now we're going to do that again. We're going to round down, then head up, and come up. Good. 1 more like that. We're going to round down. When you get all the way to the bottom, head up, shoulders back. Lead with the head as you come up. Good. Now we're going to take the legs a little bit wider apart. We're going to bring our arms up. Thumbs on your forehead for third eye prayer. We're going to sit back in our chair, and we're going to exhale down. Arms come behind your back. Inhale up, arms back, hands back to third eye prayer, lean back. And again, exhale down. And inhale up. 1 more like that. Exhale down. And inhale up and lean back. Now we're going to take the arms all the way around as you come back and come up and bring them around and come down and come up, bring them around and come down. 1 more like that. Up, bring them around and come down. Now we're going to inhale and come back up to standing. We're going to bring the arms up overhead. We're going to wood chopper. We're going to exhale, arms between the legs. And inhale up. And again, exhale down. And inhale up. 1 more like that. Exhale down. And inhale up. Now great big trunk circles. Exhale down one side, inhale up the other. 2 more like that. Down and up. 1 more. Down and up. Go the other way. Exhale down. Inhale up. 2 more. Down and up. 1 more. Down and up. Now we're going to take the hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, and as you exhale, bend forward, bringing the arms as high over your head as you can, and breathe. Good. And on an inhale, we're going to come up. Arms are going to come out to the side. We're going to exhale the left arm to the right foot and look up at the left arm. I mean, the arm that's up in the air. Whichever side you want to. And on an inhale, come up, and we're going to do the other side. And breathe. Good. We're going to come back to the center. We're going to drop our elbows, and we're going to warm up our neck a little bit more. We're going to nod our head, yes, 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and no 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that again, yes. 1, 2, 3, and no. 1, 2, 3. One more set, yes. 1, 2, 3, and no. 1, 2, 3. Now we're just going to make figure 8s with our elbows, swaying from side to side. And then we're going to take the elbows over to one leg as far as you can, bringing that far elbow as close to that knee as you can. And we're going to come back to the center and do the same thing on the other side. Now we're going to come back to the center. You can put your hands down. We're going to turn both feet the same direction. So they're one kind of right behind the other. And both legs are straight. This is pyramid. The hands are right here next to the foot. If you want to take it a little deeper, you can turn the hands the opposite direction and take it behind the leg. Listen to your body and do what works for you. Now we're going to bend that back knee and straighten and bend and straighten and bend and straighten. Now we're going to do the same thing with the front leg. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. One more. Bend and straighten. Now you're going to walk the hands and the feet. They're all going to come to the front. Then they're all going to face the other direction. Finding your comfort zone with your hands. They can be up here. They can be behind the leg. So we're in pyramid on the other side. We're going to bend the back leg and straighten and bend and straighten and bend and straighten. Now we're going to do the same thing with the front leg. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. We're going to walk everything back around to the front. Toes come to the front, hands come to the front, and we're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. When you get to the top, roll the shoulders up in the front and down in the back. Now we're going to bring our legs closer together. We're getting ready to go back into chair. So they can be comfortably apart, but pretty close together. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up overhead, and as you exhale, sit back in your chair. Good. And on an inhale, come up. And on an exhale, go down. Make sure you can wiggle your toes when you're at the bottom of your chair. Then you know your knees are in proper alignment. One more like that. Exhale down. And inhale up. Now we're going to exhale our hands down to heart center. We're going to inhale, and as you exhale, sit back in your chair, and then take the elbow to the opposite thigh, looking up at the top elbow, and breathe. You can stay right here, or you can open the bottom arm to the bottom leg and the other arm up, and breathe. Now we're going to bring those hands back together. If you And on an inhale, come all the way back up. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to exhale the hands down to heart center. Sit back in your chair. Take the opposite elbow to the opposite thigh, looking up at the top elbow. You can stay right here, or you can open the arms, top arm up, bottom arm down, and breathe. Good. We're going to bring the hands back together. And on an inhale, come all the way up. Exhale the arms out and around and up to heart center. Good. Now we're going to pick up our strap. This is going to be chest opening stretches. So we're going to take our arms wide apart. They're going to want to be wide enough apart that you can take them all the way behind your back without bending your elbows. So if you've got your arms too close together, you'll have to bend your elbows, so then you need to slide your arms out. So we're going to start with our arms overhead. As we exhale, we're going to bring them behind the back. Kind of pause when you get right to behind your chest, and then exhale all the way down. And we're going to inhale up, stopping bra height. Inhale back up. We're going to do that again. Exhale down to the center, and then all the way down. Inhale up to the center, and all the way up. One more like that. Exhale to the center, and down. Inhale to the center, and up. Now we're going to just take our arms over to one side, come back to the center, take the arms to the other side, come back to the center, exhale back, inhale up, exhale back, inhale up, one more each way, exhale back, inhale up, last one, exhale back, and inhale up. Now we're going to take the strap and fold it in half. You want your arms like goal posts. So you're pulling on the strap like you're trying to tear it in half, like you're trying to tear it apart. And then you're going to get your arms as far behind your head as you can. Your goal is when you bring the arms down to try not to touch your hair as you go down. So you're going to exhale and bring it down, and inhale and bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. One more like that. Exhale, bring it down. And inhale, bring it up. Good. We're going to go ahead and put the strap down. We're done with the strap. You may want it again for some stretches, but that's the only thing you have to use it for. Now we're going to inhale and bring the arms up overhead. And as we exhale, we're going to swan dive forward, and we're going to come down to our knees. So if you need to double your mat, if you need padding for your knees, you can double your mat over. You can have them slightly apart. So we're not on hands and knees, we're up on our knees, if that's comfortable. Okay, so we're going to inhale and bring the arms up overhead. And the first thing we're going to do is sit back. And you should feel a little stretch in your quads. And inhale up. And exhale back. And inhale up. One more like that. Exhale back. And inhale up. Now we're going to do a little side stretch. We're going to take our hips to one side as you sit back and the arms to the other side. You should feel a stretch down the side. On the inhale, come up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come up. We're going to do 2 more sets of those. Exhale down or back. And inhale up. It's okay if you can't sit all the way down. Just go whatever's comfortable for you. Exhale down. And inhale up. One more each way. Exhale down and inhale up. Last one, exhale down, and inhale up. Good. Now you're going to take your hands by your hips. We're going to do camel. I'm just turning sideways so that I'm sure the camera sees what I'm doing. First, I'm just going to exhale back and inhale up. You can turn your toes under if you need to, and exhale back and inhale up. One more. Exhale back and inhale up. Now, if you want to take a hand down behind you, you can. If you need to turn your heels under to be able to reach easier, you can do that. So if you're taking an arm back, you're going to inhale up and then exhale, lean back. And inhale back up, switching sides. Exhale back and inhale up. Exhale back and inhale up. Exhale back and inhale up. One more each way. Exhale back and inhale up. Last one. Exhale back and inhale up. If you want to go with a deeper stretch, you can bring both hands back. That's totally up to you. And breathe. And you can have your hands up here too. And on an inhale, come up. Good. Let's go ahead and come to seated. I didn't mention you could use a block. You can use a block. We aren't going to be here a real long time. But if anybody needs to get a block that doesn't have one, feel free to do so. Okay. We're going to inhale and bring both arms up overhead. As you exhale, pull back. And inhale up, and exhale back, and inhale up. One more, exhale back, and inhale up. Now you're going to put one arm down, bring the other arm over, way over, and then bend the elbow and pull back. We're going to do that again. Exhale over, inhale, pull back. One more, over, and back. We're going to do that on the other side. Exhale over and pull back, over and pull back. One more, over and pull back. Now we're going to go from side to side. We're going to inhale over, and then we're going to sweep it around to the front. When that arm goes down, bring the other arm over. Sweep it around, going back and forth. Two more sets. Sweep it around. Sweep it around. This is the last set. Over. Exhale as you come around. Inhale over. Exhale as you come around. Good. Then we're going to go ahead and come back out to seated. Let's bring our legs forward. Rock back and forth. I move back a little bit, just want to make sure that my feet are still in the camera. I hope they are. We're going to inhale and bring the arms up. And as you exhale, take them behind you. I forgot we always do that one first. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale. And as you exhale, push forward, keeping your chin up, and breathe. Good. And on an inhale, come up. Now we're going to do the forward bend. I'm turning this way because then I know I'm in the camera. I'm going to inhale up, and as I exhale, I'm going to lean from my feet. You can use a strap if you can't reach them. If you can reach them, you can go ahead and point the toes while you're holding on. And now we'll give you a good stretch and breathe. So if you point your toes while you're holding on to them, you should feel a stretch across the upper back. Good. Then on an inhale, we're going to come up. We're going to take the opposite hand to the opposite foot. In my case, I'm taking my left hand to my right foot. The other arm is going to come behind me. And I'm going to bring that leg up and twist. And breathe. Good. Now I'm going to take that leg, cross it over the other leg. So with the opposite arm, you have the choice of wrapping around this way and holding in, or you can take the hand behind the leg and push back into it that way. Either way, we're still doing a twist. And breathe. Good. And uncross. We're going to do the same thing with the other leg. So I'm reaching with my right arm to my left foot, and I'm going to lift that leg up, and I'm going to take the other arm behind me and breathe. I know my back is to the camera now. I apologize. Now I'm going to take that leg, cross it over. Once again, I can hug the leg, or I can take the hand behind the leg and twist and breathe. Good. Now I'm going to come back to the center and uncross. I'm going to take my soles of my feet together, knees out to the side. I'm going to hold on to my ankles. I'm going to gently press on my thighs to get an inner thigh stretch. And breathe. Good. Now I'm going to open the legs up real wide. So I'm taking, so it's my right leg, so I'm taking my right arm in front, I'm pushing into the leg, I'm looking up at the ceiling, I'm going to bring the other arm over the head. So the goal is to get it towards your toes, but if you can't reach, don't drop your arm down below to reach. I'd rather have you have it up here than let it drop, because the point is, if it's up, you're stretching all down that side. And breathe. Good. Now on an inhale, come up. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm taking my left arm, pressing it into my left leg. Look at the ceiling, bring the arm up overhead, and reach toward that other foot and breathe. Good. And on an inhale, come up. Now I'm going to cross that leg in front of me and just kind of grab it like I'm rocking a baby for a seated pigeon stretch. We will do full pigeon, but this is just kind of warming up for it. Good. And let's switch and do the same thing with the other leg. And breathe. And release. We're going to come over to hands and knees. We're going to do traditional cat-cow now. We're going to tuck the chin and tuck the pelvis and round the back up. And then we're going to switch, head up, tail up. And do it again. Round and arch. And one more. Round and arch. Good. Now I'm going to bring one leg through. I'm going to get an angle on that back leg. I'll do my front leg first so you can see. See, I'm getting an angle on that back leg. Then I'm going to take the front leg so that I can straighten it out when I come back, and so my toes can come up so I can get that stretch in that hamstring. So here, when I'm leaning forward, I'm stretching the hip flexor. When I lean back, I'm stretching the hamstring. So first we're going to get the hamstring stretch. I'm sorry, first we're getting the hip flexor stretch. Then we're going to lean back, bring the toes up, stretch the hamstring. It's like you're taking your nose toward that knee. I don't expect your nose to reach that knee, but that's the direction. And we're going to come forward and back. And one more. Forward and back. Now I'm going to to come back to neutral. I'm going to bring that foot so it's at a 90-degree angle. So if my left foot is forward, I'm going to take my left shoulder down to the front. I'm going to drop it down like I'm trying to take the shoulder under the leg. I'm going to take that hand. I'm going to reach for my rear end. I'm going to take this other hand and reach for that other arm. And if you can, bind and breathe. Good, and release. And we're going to take that foot back. We're going to bring the other leg through. Once again, get an angle on that back hip flexor. Like I showed you on the other side, I know you can't see mine on this side. And when I lean back, I want to make sure I can pull my toes up and get the hamstring stretch on this side. So we're going to start forward, getting that hip flexor stretch. Then we're going to straighten the front leg, chest is down. You can bring the toes up if that's comfortable. And then we're going to switch again, leaning forward. And then lean back. And one more like that. Lean forward. And lean back. Now we're going to come back to neutral. Bring that knee right, or the ankle right under the knee. I'm going to take, so it's my right knee that's forward, so my right shoulder is going to come down like I'm trying to take my shoulder under the arm. The arm is going to come through, reach up, reach around with the other hand, and try to bind and breathe. Good. I'm going to release from that. And now I'm going to take this foot that's in the front. I'm going to walk it over to the side, getting ready to go into pigeon. I think we've pretty much warmed up everything for pigeon. So we're going to get comfortable. You can stay right here, or you can take it as low as is comfortable for you. And breathe. Breathing into any tightness in that hip. Now you can stay right here, or if you want to get a quad stretch, you can bend that back leg and reach back with the same hand, pulling the heel toward the seat. And breathe. And we're going to release that. We're going to take that leg back, so now you're on hands and knees. We're going to inhale, and as you exhale, bring the other knee in. Take the foot out to the side. Lower down as much as is comfortable. And breathe. Now you can stay here, or you can bend that back knee for a quad stretch. And breathe. And release. Now we're going to come all the way down to the mat on our stomach. We're going to do a little back extension, so we're going to bring our arms out to the side, and we're going to inhale and come up. And as you exhale, lower. And inhale up. And exhale, lower. One more. Inhale up. And exhale, lower. Good. Now we're going to bend both arms like they're goalposts. I'm looking at my right arm. I'm going to take that elbow up. I'm going to bring my right leg and take it across my back to get a shoulder stretch on the other side. And breathe. Good. I'm going to come bring that foot back. Now the arm that I'm stretching, I'm going to take out straight from the shoulder. I'm going to inhale, bring that leg up again and take it over. And breathe. Good. And bring it back to the center. Now I'm going to bring both hands back like goalposts. This time I'm going to look at my other arm. That elbow comes up. So I'm looking at my left arm, so my left leg is going to come across, and I'm stretching my right shoulder and chest. And breathe. Now come back around, straighten out that arm from the shoulder. Inhale, bring the leg up, and then take it over. And breathe. Good, we're going to come back to the center. We're going to take our right arm under our chest, bring our left arm in front of it, and then try to get your shoulders right over those elbows and lean your weight right over that area, and you should feel a real good stretch across the upper back, right across the shoulders. Now we're going to come up just a little bit, change which arm is on the bottom, and then lower your weight again. Try and get those right over the shoulders, right over the elbows. Get the shoulders right over the elbows. And breathe. Good. We're going to uncross that. We're going to come up to hands and knees, and we're just going to lower back down into child's pose and breathe. Now we're going to come up just a little bit, take one arm up so you can see under, take the other hand, palm up and thread it through, and breathe. Good, we're going to bring that arm out, we're going to change, and take the other arm under, and breathe. Back out to child's pose. We're going to do our big child's pose circles. So we're going to circle up one side and down the other. We're doing that 2 more times. Up one side and back the other. One more, and then we'll go the other direction. Now we're going to stop and go the other way. 2 more. And 1 more. And lower back down into child's pose. Now we're going to come straight forward and go all the way to cobra. And then we're going to come and push back. And we're going to do that 2 more times. Come forward. And push back. And remember that, come forward, and push back. Good, we're going to go ahead and come up to seated. Bring your feet around. We're going to bring our knees into our chest, up our chin, and we're just going to roll back. We're going to roll back and forth. That should feel good on your spine. Then you're going to take your hands to the top of the knees and rock side to side. Then you're going to go ahead and put the feet down. We're getting ready to bridge, so bring your heels in as close to your seat as you can. Curl your shoulders under, get a pelvic tilt, and bridge up. And breathe. We're going to round the back. and lower back down. Now we're going to take the ankle of the front foot over the thigh of the back foot. Knee is out to the side. Inhale, and as you exhale, get a pelvic tilt and bridge up, keeping that knee out to the side, and breathe. Now you're going to round the back and roll down. Arms come out to the side, cross the leg all the way over. So the top leg is going to go, try to force the other leg toward the floor on the other side. So I'm taking my right leg over to the left and looking back over my right shoulder. And breathe. Good. On an inhale, I'm going to come back to the center. I'm going to uncross. I'm going to get everything all curled back under. And get the feet in close, shoulders curled under, get a pelvic tilt and bridge up. And breathe. Now I'm going to round the back and roll back down. I'm going to cross my left ankle over my right thigh. My knee is out to the side, get a pelvic tilt and bridge up. Knee stays out to the side and breathe. Now I'm going to round the back and roll all the way down. Cross the leg all the way over, arms come out to the side. Inhale, and as you exhale, take that top leg across. So it's the left leg going toward the right side, and you're looking back at the left arm, and breathe. And now we're going to come back to the center. So the left leg is on top. I'm going to bring my arms up, and I'm going to take my right arm underneath, and my left arm is on top. So I'm wrapped. I'm going to inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to bring my knees and my elbow toward each other. So my left knee is coming toward my right elbow. And then I'm going to inhale and open. I'm going to do that 2 more times. I'm going to exhale and close. And inhale, open. 1 more. Exhale, close. And inhale, open. Now I have to switch, so I'm going to uncross. I'm going to cross my right leg, so my right leg is on top. I'm going to switch my arms so that my left elbow is on the bottom, so when I bring them together, my left elbow will come towards my right thigh. So I'm going to inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to curl up. And then I'm going to inhale and open. And exhale and close. And inhale and open. 1 more. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Good, I'm going to unwrap everything. I'm going to lay out straight. Inhale, and then as you exhale, bring one knee. I'm bringing my right knee into my chest. I'm going to straighten the leg either with my hand or with my strap. I'm going to reach up for that foot, or you can hold your ankle, or you can use your strap. I'm going to inhale, and as I exhale, I'm taking that leg out to the side. Keep the other arm, the other shoulder on the mat as much as you can, and look over at the other arm. So my right leg is out, and I'm looking to my left. Now on inhale, I'm going to bring that up. I'm going to change hands. So now my right leg is in my left arm, my right arm is out to the side. Inhale, and as you exhale, take that foot across and breathe. Now I'm going to let go of that foot and let it just roll back around so I end up back on my back. Now inhale, and on the next exhale, bring the other knee, the left knee, into the chest. Inhale and bring it up, so I'm reaching for my left leg with my left hand. My right arm is out to side, I'm going to inhale, and as I exhale, take that leg out to the side and breathe. Now I'm going to inhale and bring that leg back up. I'm going to switch hands, so now I have my right arm, hand on my left foot, strap. I'm going to inhale and take that leg across and breathe. Now I'm going to release that foot. So once again, I'm lying on my back. I'm now getting ready to go into relaxation. I'm going to take my heels together, my toes are apart. My arms are out to the side, palms up, undefended. Focusing on your breath, taking long, deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Thinking I am calm and serene and relaxed. Thinking of the inhale as the ocean wave, bringing in the positive energy. And the exhale is the wave washing away the stress and the tension and negativity. So for today, we're going to concentrate on being relaxed and comfortable. Picture yourself in a place you love. It might be at the beach, lying in the sand, listening to the ocean waves. It might be in the mountains, lying under the top of the pine trees, listening to the swish, swish as the wind goes gently through the pine needles, lying on a nice soft bed of pine needles. It might be right here in Virginia in a pile of leaves. Just whatever place, it might even be lying in your own bed. Wherever you are, get comfortable. Body and mind relaxed. Focusing on your breath. Thinking of all the good things in your life. Thinking of the things you would like to cultivate in your life. Patience, kindness, love, clarity. Focus on your breath, thinking how you feel. And save this feeling into your heart, a place that you can go back to anytime you need to experience this relaxation. Then coming back to reality, we're going to roll our wrists and roll our ankles, first one direction and then the other. Then we're going to bring our arms over our head and stretch everything long. Then on an exhale, we're going to bring the knees into the chest. We're going to make some circles with those knees like you're stirring a pot, first one direction and then the other. And then you're just going to rock from side to side across the lower back, massaging the lower back. Then we're going to roll over to the side, using our arm as a pillow for our head. Pausing here. And then on an inhale, we're going to gently push up to seated, getting comfortable, body and mind relaxed, focusing on your breath. And on an inhale, we're going to take the arms out and around, bringing in the positive energy to our heads and our hearts, and ending in namaste. May you have peace, may you have strength, may you have grace, may you have courage. May the light in me shine to the light in you, and may the light in you radiate to those around you. Namaste.
Namaste.